Welcome to a bright and sunny day in Houston, Texas. My name is Chris, and I want to welcome you to the cockpit of my new Camaro SS 1LE. So, as you guys know by now, I have a new car. What I had before was a 2015 Ford Mustang, and I absolutely loved that car. I really did. The only problem was I kind of got bored with it, and that could be because I didn't do a lot of modifications or any modifications actually, but it also could possibly be because you see those things everywhere. So why did I go against my Mustang family and buy a 2017 Camaro SS? Quite simple, it's just better. Now I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for saying something like that, especially from, you know, my Mustang people, and let me explain. Now, everything that I say in this video is my opinion, and you can like it, you can hate it, you can love it, you can kind of hate it. I don't know. You form your own opinions. But I really wanted to try something different, and quite honestly, I never thought that I would want to try a Camaro. How did I come to the conclusion that I wanted a Camaro SS 1LE? Quite honestly, thank you, RP Productions. I never knew much about Camaros. All I knew was I didn't really like the Camaro. The Camaro was not a car that I was ever really interested in purchasing. However, when I saw the Camaro SS that RP Productions purchased, he bought a blue one, it kind of sparked a little bit of interest, you know, in my head. Now, in previous videos that nobody really watched that I have on the channel, I did mention that I was kind of interested in the Camaro and that I was starting to get used to the look of the 6th gen Camaro. And, you know, that's still true today. I actually really love the way that the new 6th gen Camaro looks. I read a article that, I don't know who came out with the article, but I read an article that Chevrolet was moving more towards the look of the Corvette as a basis for all their cars. And you can certainly see it not only in the Camaro, but also in the Silverado, also in the Malibu, you know, even in, you know, the Impala, and even in, I think, the Volt or Cobalt or whatever. I don't know. I don't know much about Chevy, but you can definitely see how Chevrolet is incorporating the design of the, you know, the C7 Corvette into all of their other vehicles. Now, the Camaro, it just looks menacing going down the road, just like the C7 Corvette. You know, with the accent lighting and even the tail lights, they're very similar, in my opinion. Like I said, these are going to be my opinions. They look the same. Now, I've always wanted a Corvette, and I've always wanted a C7 Corvette. However, I can't afford a C7 Corvette, and I can't afford really much of a Corvette at all. Plus, I have a daughter. As you can see in my back seat, I have a car seat. I think you can see that I have a car seat in the back, but I have a car seat in the back, and this is my daily driver. So, moving forward, let me tell you why I purchased the Camaro SS 1LE and not just a normal Camaro SS. Now, the Camaro SS, I test drove that car. I test drove it not too long after I purchased the Mustang, quite honestly, just because as soon as they hit the lots, I really wanted to just kind of go and test drive them and see how they were. And I didn't really like it. I really didn't. Now, granted, I only test drove a 1SS, and it was the most basic model that they have. But, I mean, this is a 1SS. And although not the most basic model that they have, it's essentially the same engine, the same, you know, components that you would find, for the most part, that you would find in that 1SS, interior-wise, and even under the hood. So I was kind of skeptical about purchasing a Camaro in the first place, but when I saw the 1LE and I looked more into them on YouTube, I read more articles about them and saw what they could do on the track, I was sold. Quite honestly, I was literally sold on the 1LE. Now, will I be taking this to a track? Maybe a drag strip, but not a proper track, I guess you could say. But I mean, for the fact that this thing is keeping up with certain cars like the Shelby GT350 around the track, I mean, it's a bargain. It really is. It literally is a bargain. So, I mean, my main reason for getting this is the performance, but also the looks. And quite honestly, the sound does not hurt either. I mean, when you're when you're going down the road, everybody turns their head because of the way this thing looks and because of the way this thing sounds. And this is everything that I wanted in a car, in a daily driver, I guess you could say, for the most part. It's pretty much what I wanted in a daily driven vehicle. Now, should this car be driven on a daily basis? Honestly, probably not, especially with the type of tires that are on there and how much it costs for gas and everything like that. But I hopefully will be purchasing a daily driven vehicle within the next, hopefully, 2 years or so. This car will do just fine as a daily driven vehicle, especially when you put it in tour mode. When you put it in tour mode, suspension slide, the steering is lighter, the suspension loosens up, and the sound, even the sound of the exhaust note goes down as well. So I mean, it can be used as a daily driven vehicle. The only thing is the tires that are on here, the wheels that are on here are massive. So I would probably need to get some tires that really kind of suit daily driving more so than the tires that are on here. But I just love these tires, quite honestly. I never really had performance tires before. I guess the most performance of a tire that I've had was P0s on the Mustang. And, you know, I couldn't really tell the difference between those tires and tires on a normal vehicle, quite honestly. But in this car and with this setup, you can tell how important these tires are for the vehicle, but not only for the vehicle, but for, you know, gripping, turning, and body roll, everything. You know, the tires on this are amazing. I can go on and on about tires, and I love them. Now, do I have buyer's remorse on this car? Short answer, no, I don't have buyer's remorse. I love this car, and I love what this car is. I love what this car can do, and I love the attention that this car brings, even at the car meets. I've gone to a couple car meets already, and other than one, you don't see the 1LEs. You see a lot of Z01s, you see a lot of SSs, you see a lot of 2SSs, but the 1LE, in my opinion, is a special vehicle. I mean, they literally make the 1LE look different from any of the other Camaros. Now, obviously, the CL1 is the more track-focused car, the more powerful one, supercharged, blah, 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 blah. But you look at this car, and actually, I've gotten a lot of comments of, is that the Z01? No, it's not the Z01. It's a 1LE. It still only has 455 horsepower. Oh, wait, only 455 horsepower. So you get a lot of attention for this car, not only for the way it looks, but also the wheels, the matte black hood, the spoiler. I mean, I've gotten people that look at this car and they go over every little inch of the car and love it. And then they are surprised with the sound that comes out of those exhaust pipes. The sound that this engine makes is second to none, in my opinion. So, like I said, the Camaro SS with a 1LE package is, in my opinion, a one-of-a-kind vehicle. I mean, a mass-produced one-of-a-kind vehicle, I guess you could say. And not a lot of people know what it is. And so, therefore, to me, it's a really special car. And this particular one, it's exactly the color I want. I mean, there's only one feature you can add, really, with this car, which is the PDR, which I have that in here. So, I mean, I love this car a lot. So, do I have buyer's remorse? No. Why did I buy this car? Performance, number one. Looks, number two. Sound, number three. And people love the car. I love the heads that it turns, and I'm gonna do actually a U-turn because I don't want to keep going this way. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I love this car. I love this car. Did I say I love this car? Yes, I love this car. So I hope you liked the video. I hope you like the reasons. Like I said, everything I mentioned in this video is my opinions, and you can think it's dumb if you want. Leave it in the comments below. Go ahead and like or dislike, I guess, but like, subscribe, follow all my social media. I will be posting more videos up soon. I'm actually working on a video right now that probably will have come out before this video. And see you guys in the next one.